Wild summer gone.
Namaste and welcome to the One Earth Yoga YouTube channel. Today our topic is about mudras and we hope that you enjoy our video. Okay, so first things first is, in the yogic philosophy, we believe that the entire body is made up of a network of energy channels. If you're familiar with the chakras along the spine, the 7 chakras, the energy hubs are over there and then they expand out and they interweave with each other and make this entire network. So when you're conducting a mudra or when you're practicing a mudra, you're actually sealing this energy in the circuit, and it helps you to elevate your consciousness to find a higher level of meditation, whether it's in your yoga practice or whether it's in your meditation practice. Alright, so even though we can make gestures or mudras with our entire body, for example, Yogi Mudra, where we connect our hands behind our back and fold over in a lotus position, we will be focusing mainly today on Hasta Mudras or hand mudras. The hands are so important in channeling energy, whether it's giving out energy or receiving it. So in the yoga philosophy, we believe that each of our fingers actually represents an element. So starting with the thumb, we have fire, index finger is air, third finger is space, or in Sanskrit, akash. Fourth finger is earth, and the little finger is water. And if you're familiar with the Chinese philosophy of yin and yang, it's very cool that there's an overlap, that fire is complete opposite of water. Fire is yang, and the last one, water, is yin. So with this knowledge, all the combinations within your fingers are all used for a specific purpose. And another thing I didn't talk about too is that your fingers also represent different kinds of elements in a more subtle body way. So your thumb represents the universal soul, your forefinger represents your individual soul, and the last 3 represent the 3 gunas. So your sattva guna, your rajas, and your tamas. So the balance of all 5 is how you achieve a better level of consciousness or become more enlightened. We can go back to our Anjali Mudra, or connecting both palms together in the gesture of offering. And this is so beautiful because when you're making this gesture of offering, you're actually acknowledging someone else's light from your own light, and you're also offering your respect and your salutations to someone else. So Anjali Mudra is one of the most beautiful mudras that I like, and of course I use every day. Another thing to think about is when you are thinking, all over the world is a pretty normal, I would say, gesture to kind of tap your fingers together. The tapping kind of helps to stimulate your brain waves. Very subconscious kind of gesture that you're doing without knowing. And then when you're excited, you want them to really move faster, so you clap your hands. If you're a kid and you feel upset or you want some comforting, you suck your thumb. And sucking your thumb is putting out the fire inside of you, or connecting with your universal soul. Alright, so if you're meditating, one of the best mudras is to place your left hand on top of your right and connect the 2 big thumbs. So your 2 universal soul representatives are connected while you rest the other 4 down into the ground as you elevate your mind into meditation or a higher level of consciousness. The chin mudra is used for concentration and also very receptive to knowledge outside. Flip the palm around, you've got Jnana Mudra, mudra of knowledge and groundedness. The actual mudra itself, just the actual gesture of it, is called Gyan Mudra. And this will change over several different texts. Mine is referring to the Bihar school of yoga representation for asana, pranayama, mudra, and bandha. If you want that book, it's the big, thick orange book, and I can put that down in the link below if you're interested in furthering your studies on mudras and the yogic philosophy. Okay, and now we can do a little bit of an exercise. Why don't you guys all at home join your palms really lightly? Just allow them to touch ever so slightly. Close your eyes and get into your own skin. Allow yourself to drown out the outside world. And you can feel a little buzz, a little vibration, a little sensation between the fingertips. And just focus on that vibration, that sensation, and see how you feel about it. Now start to part the fingers ever so slightly so that they're hovering just a tiny bit away from each other. And you may even find that there's a magnetic force pulling the hands together. Or you might even find that there's a magnetic force just helping them hover at that very minimal distance. Now, this is your prana. This is your energy field. You can take that and expand it. Just allow the hands to expand. And see that nice area where you feel, you can still feel the energy. But if you go any further, you might lose that connection. So just keep it there. Then bring it back together. As you bring them back together, you might feel this really rush, compression of energy. Let that sit with you for a little bit. And then you can let it go. So anytime you're practicing mudras, you might want to rub the palms together to cleanse the energy and any friction away from it. And traditionally, you shake your hands out for 7 times. Alright, I think that's all we have time for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down in the section below and I'll try my best to answer them. And I have a beautiful flow called the prayer flow starting tomorrow, and I will record that and we can use our Anjali Mudra throughout the practice with heightened levels of consciousness. So I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you very much for watching. Namaste. For example, Yogi Mudra, where you have your, oops, start again.
Wild summer gone.